Good morning, Chavra. Today is the 24th of Tammuz, July 20th. It's a Sunday, beautiful Sunday morning. And we are on page 102 if you're following the Chayenu. Previously, the Alter Rebbe focused on the lower level of Teshuva, which involves repenting, doing Teshuva for one's past misdeeds, and cleansing one's soul of its stains. Going forward, now we're going to try to reach the next level, the higher level of Teshuva. In today's lesson, having gone through the process of the lower level of Teshuva, through the process of elaborating, which was elaborated in previous chapters, rectifying the interruption of one's divine connection, thus raising the lower hay back to its source, Tashuv hay, Teshuva. One is now in a position to experience the higher level of Teshuva, a reunion of the soul with Hashem through Torah. After the wind of forgiveness passes over the soul of sinners and purifies them, azai tuchol nafsham loshav havaya baruch hu mamish. So what are we trying to do? We're trying to return our souls to its rightful place. Okay, so once we return the soul, now it's able to literally return to Hashem. It was sent to the greatest of heights, to the soul, the source of the soul, and cleaved to Hashem with remarkable unity. In the ultimate union with Hashem, just as before the soul was blown forth by the breath of his mouth, so to speak. And what happened after he breathed the soul into us? Later, it descended to be incorporated within the physical body of man. To illustrate, before a person exhales, the breath is within the person. It's part of you. Okay, take a deep breath, guys. It's inside. Once you blow out, now it's an external part. It's out. So likewise, just as the soul was utterly united with Hashem before it was blown or breathed out into the body, so to speak, now it's reunited with Hashem after a person does tshuva. Zuhi tshuva shlema, and this is perfect tshuva, returning the hay back to Hashem. Behina b'chinas yichud zeh, tshuva zu, hi b'chinas tshuva ilah shela'achar tshuva tata, this state of union. And this tshuva is called the higher level of tshuva that follows the lower level. The tshuva ilahi v'sasek v'iraisa d'chilu d'chimu d'kucha b'richu chulu. The Zohar, the Holy Kabbalah, explains that tshuva ilah means engaging in the study of Torah in awe and love of the Eibishter. And the Zohar goes on to say that doing so makes one worthy of the revelation of the letter Vav of the Yud Kei Vav Kei. So we have to learn Torah Chavra with awe and with love, with Ava and Yira, and that brings us to the highest level of Tshuva. Iyu ben Yud Kei Bina v'chulu. For this letter Vav is the child of the first Yud and Hey, or Bina. Bina is the level of Tshuva, the higher level of return, and the word itself is a composite of the words Ben Yud Hey, Bina, Ben Yud Hey. This alludes to the spiritual emotions of love and fear represented by the letter Vav that are born of the intellective levels of the Yud Kei Vav Kei, which is the Yud of Chachma and the Hey of Bina. Again, Nachama, we learned this in the Maimer last night. This is in parentheses. Herein lies the superiority over a Baal Tshuva over a tzaddik, and even a completely righteous tzaddik. Seemingly, the study of Torah permeated with love and fear of Hashem is not the unique prerogative of penitents. The perfectly saintly do this as well. Tzaddikim also learn Torah. So where is the superiority of the Baal Tshuva? So Zohar explains that the Inun Moshche Aldihu Virusa de Liba Yatir V'chela Sagi Dis Korva Lamalka V'chulu. Zohar says they draw upon themselves with more intense longing of the heart and greater forcefulness to approach the king. A tzaddik, he doesn't have a Yetzirah. He goes to lose Torah with Avanira, wonderful. And we're not taking that away from him. But a Baal Teshuva does it with such intensity because he's already went through the struggle of destroying his Yetzirah, his evil impulses, and begging Hashem for forgiveness and going through this whole process that we discussed up until now. And now he's learning Torah with Ava and Yira. So certainly it reaches a higher level. So the takeaway is true tshuva creates the following scenario. Despite the fact that my neshama is enclosed in my body, it's the same state that it was before it came down. Nothing changed. It's totally connected to Hashem. And how do we reach this level? Through dedicated and intense Torah study with Ava, with love, and with awe and trepidation of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful day. See you tomorrow.